What we've got here today is awesome. My wife has prepared to the side here all sorts of yummies. It's up to me to manage to place them into the hot pans. First we place, oh, those smell so good. Those falafels smell epic. Really, really nice, smelly falafels. They have a beautiful smell to them. Oh, so smelly. We have some tortillas. Whew, they're not blue. We've got some cabbage. Now, I'm expected to understand what to do with this. Does this even need a pan? Holy Dinah. What? There's more stuff. I think I gotta chop a green pepper and put it into this pan. So I'm gonna turn off this pan. We're gonna let this one do its thing here for a few like that. You ever have a grouchy wife? Make her dinner. She's still gonna be grouchy, but she's gonna be full. Make your grouchy wife dinner, folks. How you doing? So you want to take a green pepper. You just want to bite down onto it. And core it like so. Grab that. Making your grouchy wife dinner. Hopefully there's something on TV. Me and her can sit down next to each other on the wherever we sit down on, and we're gonna drool next to each other. We're gonna drool next to one another. While drifting off into some fantasy land of Beverly Hills cars, penthouses, and New York City. No, I'm just kidding. We don't watch nothing like that. We like watching places like real estate, but not anymore. We stopped that last week. Never again, we said. We are now real estate moguls ourselves. We saw 3 episodes. We're selling our house and we're going into business. Now, if you've never done this before, stay out of the kitchen. If you have a remote idea, if you've seen Food Network twice or thrice, you're in a good place right now. You're in a good place. You want to hear that sizzle, okay? You want to hear that sizzle, all right? Now, I'm guessing you want to wash this spinach before getting right into it. So we'll put some water in this bag. Makes sense, right? And you're going to shake it. Shake, shake, shake. Ah. The bag has holes in it. Call those important holes, okay? You're going to strain all that, all right? Now, I'm 90% sure I throw that in there. I'm just doing it. Is there a recipe? Oh, boy. She'll be like, that's not how it's supposed to be. She'll start crying. This isn't even on the fucking list. I got stuff that doesn't even go in here. She gave me spinach. That's for tomorrow night. I need cilantro. I got cilantro. She's screwed up everything again, guys. Do I have the pickled onions in here? I do not. Maybe it's this. Tomato salsa. Do you guys see any pickled onions? No, I'm pretty sure she's screwed up everything again. You didn't give me no pickled onions, babe. And you gave me spinach. She's gone and screwed it all up. So we're going to figure out that spinach is kind of wasted now. She's playing like she can't hear me. We both know she can. So, there you go. Then we're going to go around that. And we're going to take all those nice green pepper parts off of that. And then we're going to put that to the side, that to the side. We're going to keep chopping. You want to chop as much of these as you can. And then chuck them in the pan. Smaller the pieces, the quicker they cook. You should try and remember that. If you're cooking wet things, they'll dry out. If you're cooking dry things, they'll get really, really dry and burnt. So if it starts out as a potato, it takes an hour. If it's a French fry, it's like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes properly cooked. It's not your oven that sucks, it's you, okay? You guys gotta learn how to cook. Alright, so once you get to this point here, you're going to chuck all your peppers in there. Orange, green. Never got no pickled onions. Not happy about that, but what can you do? So we never got any pickled onions? Is that what they're trying to tell us? So they gave us spinach. A little tiny bag of spinach instead of pickled onions? Not gonna fly, bro. I'll just make a tiny spinach salad with this. Because the recipe doesn't call for a bag of spinach. Good thing I read it. It's a good day, and you already know you're live with the Hash Info. You're live with the Hash Info show. Watching me on YouTube, and it's gonna be a real good day. Listen up, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe if you're not. You know what I'm saying? A couple of recyclers here. It's recycling garbage day. It's Friday, so let's go. How you born? Now you don't add anything to this. You don't add seasoning. You don't add nothing. And I'll show you these falafels. We haven't turned them yet. You only turn them one time. You turn them right now. Oh, look at the turn factor at 10 on me, bud. Could have been a lot more falafels. I eat a lot more than this myself. I don't know what my wife's having for dinner, but this is barely enough for me. Now, I think you throw the cabbage in. Is the cabbage cold? I have so many questions, you know? Before start washing and dry all, peel, then cut the onion. We never got an onion. Like, what is going on? My wife, she wants green onion? Alright. She's going with the green onion. And then it says, to a small pot, add No, this is a red onion I'm supposed to be using. You know what? I'm just going with it. I'm so done. This is the meal that this isn't even the right ingredients in the flippin' meal box. Alright, so I'm going to chop this green onion pretty good because it's green onion. But I am going to wilt it down for quite a bit. So that's something, right? And now that that's done, next we're gonna do, what else do you have to do? Does the cabbage get burnt? Cut the tomatoes into pieces, finely chopped cilantro, tahini sauce, mayo. What? We don't even have that stuff. I'm a little bit upset now. Actually, I'm quite a bit upset that the ingredients are missing from the bag. This doesn't make the meal that we're supposed to be tasting. Holy crap. Let me see here what's next. So, I gotta warm the tortillas. I'll do it in this one. There's supposed to be a coleslaw. I've got to get a bowl for that. I can't leave the kitchen. My wife has to get it. I need a bowl, honey, for the coleslaw. And lots of ingredients missing. I need a bowl for mixing the coleslaw. Can you get one? I can't leave the two oven frying pan. That's it. Don't get married, guys. Okay, so coleslaw is not supposed to be hot, or is it? There's no dressing for this. Yeah, it calls for tahini. This one's sour cream and the other one's tomato salsa. Okay, put this stuff in the bag, please. Do you know there's lots of things missing. I have the spinach already up here washed. It's for tomorrow's. Alright, so basically at this point I think it's a fiasco. Next, I'm just gonna say don't cook like this. This isn't worth it. Every portion is like, it's like a tenth, not even a third. It's like a tenth of the portion. It's really small portions. Like this would be good for like really small people that don't like to eat a lot. Why is there a can of black beans? Falafel with golden rice. So I cooked up the falafel for the wrong meal. Oh, we got a second bag of falafel. There's corn. I think the corn should go in tonight's. We're going to put the corn in tonight. What? I can't hear anything. This is going to taste good. We're going to put the corn in tonight's because that's what it calls for. Sear the corn. Real nice. And then I'm going to add the black beans to this mixture. And it's going to give us that wonderful taco heavenly vibration. These beans look like they're from somebody's bunker. They don't have a label on them, like it doesn't say where it was made or anything. So next you want to add the salsa into this to make it you want to make it Mexican-y, right? And then you're going to add the cilantro. And so you're going to get the salsa in here. That's going to give you that Mexican feel, that good vibration, you know what I'm saying? Save a little bit back so you can have some strewn across the sides. Now begin to get everything ready, okay? We got a couple extra ingredients. This tomato is for sure for the tacos, so we'll put that in. You're gonna turn your fajita, your falafel, right away. Okay, next thing you want to do is get this going. And this going. Okay? And then now you want to do, you got your coleslaw, you need your cilantros. You got a couple cilantros here. I think one must be for tomorrow's, from the vibe I was getting from that. Because this is plenty of cilantro for tonight. So put this over here. Give it a little wash. You want to activate it. You want to get it all kind of a little bit crunched up. And chiffonade a la cilantro. Okay? Now once you've done that, my mouth is beginning to salivate as I prepare some of the greatest tacos in the world. Next thing you want to do is grab your wooden spoon. You guys have a wooden spoon at home, don't you? Don't you? If you don't, use whatever you do have. That makes sense? Get those good vibrations. Such a sweet tasting shot. Yummy, right? Now you want to get that extra good vibrations in there, right? A little dash of garlic powder. This is Mexican, right? I don't see any trace of garlic. Just a bit of garlic powder. Okay. Give this a stir. Some herbs and garlic powder. Oh, what a difference. Now, you're going to cook this down 15 minutes. You're going to brown the tortillas when the falafels come out of that one. And just wait and see how tasty it's about to be in here. Oh yeah, baby. Did our fresh air intake, we got our circulation of the air, we got our dehu and our air scrubber going. So these are ways you can keep it clean in your house. Well, and a fan, we have a fan going in the living room to circulate the full on and push the air through, and then scrub it and then dehu it, and then away she goes. Does that make sense? Trust me, it does. Now, as well as we do open the front door maybe once or twice every 2 to 3 hours in the evening. When I say we, I mean moi. My wife does look for packages out there. She's just, that's how she goes. Next. We did all that. Now I just have to grab one of the final touches. I might have to, unfortunately, I might have to make the other dish. And then, because there's rice in here and it sounds so good. But I need a pot. I can wash that pot out. These are all the ingredients. Golden turmeric. I'm pretty sure this chili cumin spice blend. Garlic salt. I'm thinking some of this stuff is for the other thing, but maybe not. Maybe it's for the biscuits. We're making biscuits, baby. We got another onion. We got 2 onions here, plus the green onion. We have 3 different types of onions. Here are some different things. This is the tahini, tomato sauce base, tahini sauce. I think they each get a tahini. There's 3 tahini sauces. There's 3 tahini sauces. Okay. Now I actually have to add these things. I found everything now, so now it's making sense. So yeah, and then we're gonna do this. Oh, does this ever smell delicious? So this is for the slaw. Okay. So we have our, you all see this here on the far side? This is for our slaw. Hi, dear. Thank you. I'm using a recipe, don't hold it against me. Can you see the slaw a bit? Can you see a little bit of it? The slaw. And it says combine tahini sauce, mayo, and tablespoon of teaspoon of pickling liquid. So that's this. Put one of them in. Now we're going to do this. Next. Tahini. Give you a quick reveal onto that. We're making a really nice slaw, nice coleslaw with tons of tahini, healthy. The falafel is going to be epic, and then it's going to be slaw, falafel, some cilantro in there, and then save some for the top, and then cut pieces of tomato here. Chuck all that in there like that. And then the cilantro inside here. So we infuse it in a couple areas. Inside here, inside the slaw, a little bit. Now we're gonna brown the tortillas, but let's flip these little buggers here. Let's flip these beauties. Bare knuckle, you know what I'm saying? Ladies. You really want to find the center of the heat, and placing is crucial when you're making a flour for all the hot chicks in the chat. Next. We spared this one. We have that. I think they're for another dish. We won't know. This is for the salsa. Clean this up. Let's get her ready. The garbage bowl is getting quite good there. Two things here. You can just slap these back. So our seasonings for the biscuits and tomato base. That. 2 types of onions, freshly washed spinach, so that'll be for the rice. Tomorrow we're having falafel with golden pilaf, with veggies, tomato salad, and creamy tahini sauce. So we may even do that tonight too. Depends how hungry I get. This is epic, but we're gonna go full on epic. Then I'm gonna show you if you have a hungry batch at home, and they don't really mind the falafels being, this crispy, that crispy. Check it out. This is what we do. We grab them tortillas and we start slapping and popping, you know what I'm saying? And once they go in like that, just wait a bit. We got how many left? 6, so we get 3 each. That's not very much food for me. I need at least a dozen of these beauties. I'm not playing. So at that, there's 2, 4, 6, 8. They gave us 6 tortillas and only 8 falafel. There needed to be a dozen there so we could each have 2. So they're 4 shy. That's no good. Should have been 2 packs of 8. How about this? 3 packs of 8 for 24, so you could put 4 in each of your 6 falafel wraps, tacos. Just saying. They've got this wonderful, wonderful slaw here. And you just want to mix it about. Really get in there though. Really kind of stir it and kind of crush it in there a bit. Any of those acids from the tomato plus the pickling juices are in there right now and they're doing their thing. It's vinegar and some little bit of salts and stuff like that. The longer it sits like this, the more heavenly it's going to be. You just want a crunchy coleslaw that's fresh and really full flavor, right? That's what you're going to get tonight. So we're just going to keep stirring it to the side here. We're going to turn the falafels in a few seconds. About 15 seconds, 20 seconds, we'll turn the falafel when we see them starting to, not the falafel, these tortillas. We'll give these a quick turn and then we'll turn them. See the nice color it's starting to get on that one side? You want to have the tortilla to have that much color, on about 60%, 70%. You want to be able to fold it. You want to keep it malleable. You're not looking to crisp them and burn them, dry them out like I was saying before. This is already a dry taco shell, tortilla shell. See this part here, we're looking to get rid of that color there. Just fire a couple of these off, we'll flip and dip. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You can see it rising up here, like the good people should in all places. Now you're going to turn this. You're going to turn this on here. Right here. You're going to get this working fairly high heat now. Okay. Bring this in. Check that out. Okay. Concentrate on this for about 4 or 5 minutes. High heat, so keep it stirring, keep her moving. 4 or 5 minutes, high heat. Okay. Now these next tacos here, these 2 tacos here, they're done. They're ready for serving up. So now all I need is a plate, but I don't have that right now. They're downstairs, but what I do have is some wonderful paper towel. And this will be plenty and perfect for serving up. Now watch me, Nay Nay. Grab yourself 2 tortillas. Get a nice spoonful of this in about 50 seconds. We're gonna do all 3 of my wife's tortillas for her, and then I'll eat one of the, there's 2 going, right? So I'm gonna get to eat one while my other 2 are cooking at the end. And then I think I am gonna make the other dish. I just have to wash out the pot while I'm kind of eating the tortillas on the next one. And we'll do the golden rice pilaf with the falafel and bed of tahini sauce with veggies. It sounds delicious. I need to eat both of these meals. I'm a big dude. I'll prove it right now, okay? This is on high, so you want to keep stirring very nicely. Keep this going real nice, okay? Kind of get everything to lay flat there, and then you're going to turn the heat up just a little hotter, and you're going to see that sizzle. That's going to draw out some of the moisture, which is not flavor, and we're going to incorporate back straight flavor. Watch me, Nay Nay. Stay tuned. We'll get into some Mobile Legends, do some reaction videos, possibly some sleep streams. If we hit a $400 mark, we'll do a sleep stream to celebrate. Every month we can do a sleep stream or 2 if we clear $400 in super chats, super thankses. Thank you so much. That is how you build a really nice taco a la schmocko. That corn in there for that fiesta. Arriba! Nice golden tortilla on that side. We're working the other side now. That's her right there, okay? Turn this one off. Hear that sizzle? That's how you know you got a nice meal. Oh yeah, look at that. Really came together nicely, wouldn't you say? So now you just take a nice heaper of this, slap it, tap it, and away she goes, baby. Slather it on there. Yummy. Now, your tortillas are done. Put the last couple in here. Turn all the elements off now. And begin your wife's first, right? So, wife always first. Ow, this is so warm. Okay, so I think the way we're going to do this is we're going to go in with some of these. Some of these. Okay. Next. Next, you gotta do the coleslaw. Actually, I think it'd be the falafel. So, oh wow, that's so hot. Hang on here, we'll be able to do this. Believe it or not, the falafel breaks up really nicely and it gets quite, it breaks up well and it expands when you break it up. Sound like somebody from the 90s with a ponytail telling you, no, don't worry, bro, it's good. It expands, bro, it expands. Now coleslaw. Looks like I've outdone myself yet again. I mean, you can't make this up. I'm the boss in the kitchen. Here's the proof. You ready? With them tomatoes, and cilantro, some green onion in there. And I can see why my wife loves me so much. You know, I spend so much time in the kitchen just crushing it for her. And here's the outcome, right? Perfectly cooked pasta every time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I already know I'm getting laid, you know. I could screw up royally tonight and I'm still getting super laid, you know what I mean? Super laid is just laid, but it's like, sounds better than it is. Yeah, I'm a married guy. Next. And next. Am I as good in the kitchen as I am in the bedroom? Yes and yes. All right. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I want to reveal the revealer for you. My friends at home watching, this is the masterpiece. How you doing? Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in. I'll show you the other two in a second, but I can only do so many things at once. I can do anything you can imagine, all right? I'm actually going to serve this up to my wife like a boss. Let me show you. Oh, we have some beans here, but we already put beans in there. We're good. Let me show you what we done for the beautiful old lady. She's my wife. And she is older than me, so I get to call her old lady for a minute. She's a hottie. There you go. There she blows, yeah. There she blows. How you doing? All straight veggies all day long. Next. All right. Guys want me to eat one? Guys want me to mukbang? Guys want to bang me while I'm mucking? I'm a big time mukbanger, so don't get it twisted, okay? I know how to do this. I mukbanged a couple times. Now I've already screwed it up. It's okay. We got this. You know what I could do? I could fry up a couple more tortillas. Because there is extra beans left over. You know what I mean? But the sauces are all gone. But still, I mean, no, there'll actually be coleslaw. Let me ask my wife if she wants it, because those are tiny. You want a tortilla, hon? You're good with that, okay. That's not even close to enough for me, so I'm glad I didn't give her a full. Like I didn't give her. I gotta keep one extra falafel back. And I loaded her up with veggies and beans and tomato and that. Put a little bit more bean and green pepper in this one. I didn't get any peppers, as you can see. Now you wanna make sure you can close the thing, right? Now you want the Quidditch. Now you want the coleslaw. How's the coleslaw I made from scratch, honey? Nice. She loves it. Guys want to mukbang with me? You want to bang in all muck? Mukbang? 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 How you doing? Not real good. Mmm.